Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Esentl. My name is James, and what we're going to be doing today is talking about what this channel is all about and why it's going to personally be for you, okay? What I do specifically is I laser engrave, I print custom apparel, we design custom logos and graphics. And what I used to do was construction. I was a major remodel contractor in the industry here in California, and I just got tired of it, okay? I got tired of the commuting every single morning, dealing with the traffic, and I just felt like, you know what? There was something better for me out there. What I had learned when I was in the construction industry when the pandemic hit was this. Online businesses never failed. Brick and mortars were going down left and right. It was crazy to see what was happening to some businesses that have been in existence for a long time. What I was seeing was that when it came to online shopping and spending, people were still going to those sources and buying online. Online businesses did not suffer because people were trapped in their houses, whatnot. So, hey, we're gonna shop online. That's just how it went. So it taught me an important lesson that I wanted to go in a direction to where, one, having a graphics background, an art background, you know, from high school forward, I wanted to be able to get back to that. I also, during that time, was manufacturing custom sublimation masks. For the most part, that worked out fantastic. So I was making sublimation masks because I was really into seeing the funny faces that you were seeing on the masks where people would just sublimate and print on them. And I thought that was so cool. That was the coolest thing I had ever seen. So I started producing my own line of custom size masks that were just unique, and it exploded into building a shop and bringing in equipment that I thought I would never have. So I utilized that business to build the business that I wanted to be able to focus on creating an online business, and it worked out fantastic. So then at that point, Esentl was created. We felt like we had a business that was essential for a lot of people that were out there. So the channel kind of became a review and set up to where we would review products from t-shirts to hats to transfers to sublimation products to certain printers and heat presses and whatnot. And I would basically bring it to you, the customers, the people that are looking to buy equipment, so that you can make an educated decision on what you wanted for your shop. But we didn't review cheap equipment, okay? We wanted to review the best equipment for your business because I felt it was important that if you're spending the money, you're getting the best bang for your buck. So we kind of became a channel that people trusted in that regard, and I really appreciated the response that I was receiving from people that would meet me saying, hey, you've changed my business. Hey, you've helped me with, you know, something I was wanting to do. Hey, I wanted to start a hat business and your video helped me to do that. To all the people that have subscribed to this channel, almost 7,000, I truly appreciate you for what you've done for me in sticking with me and helping me to understand the value of what I was doing for you guys and what you guys were doing for me, okay? This year, 2025, it's gonna get even better. One, we're showing you guys how to be successful at home. Now, I work out of my garage here at home because it's the choice I wanted to do. Now I rent, and because I rent, I'm very limited to what I can do. I can't just go out in the backyard and build a big old huge shop. I'd love to. And if I owned my home, that's where I would be right now at that point. So that is a future goal for me, to be able to do something like that. For now, I have my garage, I have my spaces, and I make the best out of those spaces, okay? You too can do this. Utilize your garage, your space, your shop, your shed, whatever, and convert that into some type of shop. But there are ways that you can do it, okay? This channel, we're gonna focus on a lot of things this year and kind of give you a full circle of things you can do when it comes to your business. You wanna get into the printing business? You want to start a t-shirt business, you want to start a hat business, you want to start a laser engraving business. I'm going to show you how to be able to do that throughout the year with different equipment, different products, different reviews, because you know what? You want to have multiple sources when it comes to what you're doing. You don't just want to be a one-trick pony, because if you do that, you're creating way too much competition for yourself. The t-shirt business by itself is so flooded that if this is all you're doing, you're gonna have a very hard time with it. Here's the truth about a lot of businesses that start up. Nobody cares about your brand. Nobody cares about your brand unless you make them care about your brand. I've tried my custom brand, Esentl shirts and really cool designs, really cool logos. I hardly ever sold any shirts because nobody cared. People, when it comes to shirts, are very personal. And when you want to compete, you're competing against stores like Walmart. You're competing against stores like Target, you know, that sell shirts for like $10.99, $12.99. It makes it very hard. So you have to be so unique to be able to break into the t-shirt business that you're able to make things happen with very unique designs or sayings, quotes, whatever. A lot of people in the shirt industry, they're just a bunch of copycatters. All they do is copycat. A lot of them steal logos, they copyright, they steal trademarks, they put this stuff out there just trying to make a buck. You as a company need to define who you want to be as a company, right? With t-shirts, I found it was too competitive for me. So what did I do? I started to phase out t-shirts, and now I just, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you know, hoodies, shirts, and apparel, it's mostly targeted towards people that are in construction or need custom apparel. Okay, that's the target you want if that's what you're doing. And you might need to chase that kind of business locally. You can do it online, but you need to be very particular with who you're targeting. Maybe blue collar workers, maybe some type of very specific niche like pet clothing. Those types of categories are very specific and very exclusive. Case in point, I was vendoring at certain farmer markets, whatever, and I had some seriously awesome banging hoodies that had really good designs, very clean, 35 bucks, right? Nobody would buy them. And that's an average cost for a really good hoodie. But when I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start making dog hoodies, puppy hoodies. Oh my gosh, the response was crazy. All of a sudden people would come, how much for that little dog hoodie? 35 bucks. No problem. Boom, give me 3 of them. They'll throw down the money on their dogs with no problem. So there's different niches that are willing to spend that you've got to find, kind of do the research, do the marketing to figure out what's going to work for you. When I realized that, you know what, I need more avenues of how I can make money. That's when I decided a laser engraver, just like what you see here, is exactly what I needed to be able to open up my business to a lot more products, to be able to bring in more income from acrylic, glass, wood, plastic, leather, leatherette, foam. There were so many things that I can do owning a laser. One of the things you can expect from this channel is that we're going to be dropping some reviews on what I think are some of the best engravers that you guys as a business can get into. Now I have a Boss Laser 3655. That's a 36 inch by 55 inch bed, 150 watt laser. I went all out big buying that, thinking that was going to be the best laser for me. Now this laser will handle anything you can throw at it. Anything you can throw at it. At 150 watts, that's like one of the higher level wattages that you can get when it comes to a laser, 150 watt. I got it at a great price. That's why I picked it up. But I'm probably going to sell it because what I've learned, I'm utilizing lasers for smaller products, promotional products, keychains, glass, tumblers, leather patches, leatherette patches. And I find that having that much wattage does not make sense for that. If I'm doing a bunch of really thick wood signs and really thick materials that really require that amount of power, then that's where it's great. If I'm making huge signs for big businesses, that's where that makes a lot of sense. Now I might keep it just in case I decide to do that one day, but that's not my goal of what my business is, okay? I don't want to be locked into doing 15 or 20 different types of products. That would drive me nuts having to keep all that inventory in my shop, right? My goal is leather patches, leatherette patches, just custom products that we create. So in my case, I can go to a more smaller desktop system, and there are some lasers out there that we're going to talk about. One will possibly be the X-Tool P2, the one laser, I think it's XRF series. And then we've got the Thunderbolt laser system, RF system. Okay, there's 3 of them that are out there that you can get into, and then maybe the OMTech Polar. Now, I don't own any of these machines, and I've actually reached out to One Laser. They still haven't responded in an email to me, and that was to try to get some information on their machine, because One Laser's machine has really intrigued me in regards to what it can do. Be great if we get some of these products in. One machine that we do have is an OMTech fiber laser that we just bought. That'll definitely be a system that I'm going to really enjoy because it can do a lot of things very fast. And I think if you're wanting to get into lasers, fiber lasers are what you guys really need to pay attention to. They can engrave a lot of different things and cut into a lot of different products, but they're extremely fast at what they do. I mean, where a CO2 laser, let's say you're taking a patch, it might take you 2 minutes. On a laser like that, you might get it done in 1 minute or maybe less, okay? They're super extremely fast. So we got one so that we can show you some products this year and be able to just explore what it can do. So those are some videos that will be coming in the future, as well as our review video on what we think might be one of the best lasers that you can buy this year to get started. Now, what we are going to be focusing on this year are these things: t-shirts, different types of transfers. So again, we'll be reviewing all the latest transfers from all the latest companies. Now, we do sell Supreme Color DTF transfers here on our website, Esentl, because they are some of the most affordable, and we have a lot of different styles of DTF. Neon ink, we have holographic foil, we have glitter foil, we have our 10-second hot peel Supreme Color DTF. So a lot of multiple styles of DTF, and then we're going to be getting glow in the dark soon, and possibly even reflective DTF. So a lot of things that you guys can do on our website is what we're going to focus on this year. If you want to do leather patches, you're going to be able to buy those materials from us. If you want to do leatherette patches, you're going to be able to order leatherette patches from us. If you want to order leatherette by itself, you're going to be able to do that. We manufacture our own leatherette. This is almost 2 millimeters thick, the thickest leatherette on the market. And we have I will say right now, we have the best adhesive on the market, heat press adhesive. So if you're a company that's looking for any type of heat press thermal adhesive, whether you do embroidery, leather patches, leatherette patches, plastic, acrylics, whatnot, fabric, clothing, this is going to be the adhesive that you're going to want. 6 mil is our thickness. Everyone else is between 4 and 5. So we're thicker on our adhesive. We have water resistance in our adhesive. We are one of the best when it comes to, again, our exclusive LASERHYDE adhesive. Our leatherette is called LASERHYDE, and it is the thickest on the market. And the reason why we went that direction, because we want you guys to have the thickest patch on the market. This is one of them right here. You see how thick that patch is. Ours is the thickest, 1.95 to 2 millimeter thick, depending on which colors you choose. When you put it on the hat, okay, you need to understand your patches will compress a little bit. They're going to compress because of the pressure and then the adhesives. By the time you compress this patch, it almost looks like it's at about 1.65 millimeter, okay? You get a little bit of compression, and that's good. But if you're at a material that's 1.50, 1.55 thick, when that compresses, now you're looking like you're almost at 1.2 to 1.25. So you're looking like JDS product pretty much in the end. So there is going to be a little bit of compression when you do apply these patches, which is why we decided to go thicker when it came to our material. Plus, it's always been my dream, my desire to manufacture and create a premium product that just looked like a bold, thick patch. I mean, I thought, hey, because I used to buy JDS product, but their product is like 1.40, somewhere around there, if you get the one without adhesive. If you get the one with adhesive, it's like 0.90. No, it's less than that. I think it's like 0.80. Very, very, very thin stuff. I mean, you'll see the seams and everything. So one, thicker product, because it'll hide any seam that you put this over, and it'll actually simulate a leather patch better. But we just wanted to make sure that we were kind of improving upon, one, what's out there currently, and making it better than ever before, and making sure that we also were the most competitive. So right now we're the lowest on the market when it comes to pricing. So we're actually price-wise under Hydebond, Lone Star. We're right there with them, but we have a thicker product, and then we're definitely way cheaper. So we should be competing with Patch Crafters at 1.85. So for example, one of their sheets is like $8. When you order one from us, it's way cheaper than that. And this is considering no adhesive on the sheet. that's kind of where we wanted to be in the industry, because we are a print shop, but we're a supplier. But we also recognize that we want you guys to be able to have some profit in there as well. And then keep in mind, we also have our digital series too that we just released. So these are leatherette sheets, and we have a very exclusive sheet that we use that's very flexible. It moves beautifully. But these are some of the things that we have here when it comes to digital prints. This is our wood grain. We have over 20 plus digital prints right now that you can choose from on our website. And again, these are digital prints that are added to our leatherette. But when you customize a lot of this stuff and you add kind of your own, design to them, oh my God, it's amazing. But you're talking a whole sheet of a wood grain, something that simulates an actual wood. So we're taking actual photorealistic images and we're applying them to the leatherette. But when you can create one-of-a-kind custom designs, that's amazing. And we'll be putting this patch on a hat, so we're going to be showing you, what some of these look like on a hat. That's what we're focusing on this year, is the hat game and other apparel. So hoodies, t-shirts. We're not going to get too crazy into apparel, but we are going to get into different types of transfers that you can use. Now, consider Impressions is coming. We know that that's the time where we go out there and we find all the companies, and myself and Pat from Supreme Screen Supply, we will be there, and you can come visit us at our booth. We'll pop that in the description, what booth we're going to be in. And then, hey, come see us, and then we're going to have a brand new display this year. It's going to be very simple, and it's going to be very 360, and you're going to be able to grab some cool transfers and information on how you can actually progress your business using either myself or Pat when it comes to what you want to do: screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, stickers, and then DTF, and then even UV DTF. So we've got UV DTF coming too. So a lot of cool things that we've got going on this year. So expect these things from me this year: laser engraving videos, laser engraving tutorials, design tutorials, transfer reviews, equipment reviews. My channel, it's going to be something that's going to benefit you, okay? We want to supply great products at a great price, but we want to see you succeed in what you're doing. That way it's a great year for you. So, hey, post in the comments what your plans are for this year, and then we'll catch you in the next future videos. I've got a lot of content that I've got to start getting on. I've got a lot of stuff that I've recorded, and it's going to take a little bit of time to start rolling on that. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is James. This is Esentl. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.